Hey Libras, thank you so much for joining Angelica's Divine Readings. I'm so excited to be reading for all of you today. Of course, I've already cleared all of our decks here as well as shuffled them for us and everything that we need here. So we'll just go ahead and jump right on in. Now, before I do, of course, this is a general reading, so things may or may not resonate with you. Now, for things that do resonate for you, sweetheart, I need you to pick all that up and take it with you. Okay, I need you to take it with you. But the things that do not resonate with you, you can just leave that because that ain't for you. Don't take something that don't belong to you. It ain't good. It's not good. So for our Libras, that just flew out. Thank you, Spirit. For our Libras, show us what's going on with their past, their present, their future. For our lovely Libras, what's going on? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. You got some ideas going. I like that. See some good stuff happening for you. This is good so far. Oh, that just like let me out, right? Did you see? It was like, let me out of here. Oh no. Okay, I see you, Spirit. Just show us exactly what's going on. What lessons do we need to learn here for our Scorpio? Or excuse me, our Libras. For our Libras. I'm liking it. Oh my goodness. I'll take one more to understand this Hangman. Here it shows exactly what this Hangman's all about. I'm gonna take that one because that was kind of flipping at me. Awesome. Okay, Libra. Let's get started. Okay. I don't know why I just see your fingers, but you know what? My fingers just felt tingly. Okay, they just felt tingly. Okay, so for the past, we'll start there. So you did get the 9 of Pentacles. So I definitely see in your past that all those seeds you were sowing, you are reaping them in right now, and it's been really a really great process for you. I can see that, you know, everything is really coming to fruition. You definitely have that financial stability that you're looking for. It's like you're feeling prosperous in all the hard work that you have done so far, and you're really proud of yourself, and you absolutely should be. And it's feeling just really great, really abundant, and feeling like your hard work paid off, and you're really enjoying all the harvest that you've been doing and all the hard work, and you're like you almost feel like you made it, right? Of course, you're not completely, you know, super 100% wealthy, like, you know, maybe you're not a millionaire or a billionaire per se, but you are definitely feeling good in regards to your finances, and things are really lined up for you. You've been working hard and it's really been paying off. So kudos to you with this, and excited to see you continue to grow financially as well too. So you got to get all them carrots, because you know she's holding them carrots and she's holding them tomatoes. You might be going to a farmer's market, who knows? But not for real though. You're doing amazing when it comes to your finances. Now, the next thing I'll talk about is what's going on with you right now in your present. And so I did get the 3 of Wands as well as the Queen of Cups. And so what I'm seeing here for you is that things are coming in for you. Okay, you're kind of in this state of this 3 of Wands where you're like, I see it, like, come on, just come here. You know, you're like waiting on something to come towards you. And I think it has to do something with your heart. And the reason why I say this is because you got this Queen of Cups, and it's more of a creative approach to something. I think you put something into action that took a more of your passionate side, something that you really enjoyed, but it really also allowed you to take almost like a spiritual path with this. And with that being said, now you're waiting for the outcome of that. You've already worked hard and you've seen what can be produced when you put your mind to something. And so I see here that you're taking this new approach to this new sector, this new situation in your life that you have. Of course, everyone has a different situation, right? But I definitely see you're taking a more of a spiritual approach where you're really doing more meditations. You're really taking some more time to see and manifest and really see like, okay, am I thinking more of my brain, or is this something that I really, really hold dear to me and something that I'm really excited about? And so I see that you're waiting on that to come your way, and the things, the steps that you took for this next step of this Queen of Cups that you're in right now, I definitely can see that you're waiting on those things to come through. So you tried something, you went ahead and took a different approach to it. And now you're seeing like, okay, I see that it's going to come my way, but like, where is it right now? So you're waiting a little bit. You're not super impatient, but you're definitely seeing that things are working out, and you're like, okay, like I can see that taking this new approach has definitely brought fortune my way, and it's coming. I'm just waiting for it to actually be delivered. It's like that. I always say like the Three of Wands remind me of like the Amazon package. I just went buck wild on Amazon, which was horrible, but nonetheless, with that being said, it's like you're just waiting. Like you can track it. You're like, okay, it's coming, but you can't really track it, and like you don't really have it until it's there at the end of the day, right? And so I definitely can see that you're waiting for things that you've been putting out there to come back your way, because it's something that you're really passionate about. I feel like I'm just hearing that it's more of like a project that you have more so that you're working on, and you're like waiting for that project to come to fruition. And it's something that really, really touched your heart, and something that you're very, very so much passionate about as well. Now, next here to talk about the near future and what you can expect there. So definitely can see you have a lot of ideas. They're beaming. You have so many ideas and they're coming in, and you're like, okay, like I'm ready to put them all out there, you know? So I think you need to do a little bit more grounding. I think you're coming with a lot of ideas because you're more open to ideas, right? Especially with this Queen of Cups, you're just more open. Your heart is like, okay, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. And so you have all these ideas. And so I definitely recommend jotting down those ideas, thinking them through, and kind of choosing something to really focus on, because of course things are coming to you either way. And so I think now it's just like, okay, I can do so much. And so what do I exactly want to do? And so I just see you just taking along with the wind, and you're like, okay, let's see what happens. Let's go. You know what I mean? And so I definitely see with this Page of Swords that you have a lot of great things coming, a lot of great ideas more so that's coming to you. And so definitely recommend grounding yourself. Maybe take a hike and, you know, put your feet to the ground and just become with nature and just meditate outside perhaps, and seeing what really you should be focused on at this time as well, if you can't really make a decision. Not to say you can't work on more than one thing at a time, but I definitely recommend kind of honing in on maybe one particular project, or maybe 2 out of the 5 projects you have thought of, or ideas that you thought of, and kind of moving forward that way. Now, with that being said, I can definitely see you're in this Empress environment. Like, like it feels good. Like you're like, okay, like I can do whatever I want. Like I own this. This is mine. Like she's almost like Mother Earth, you know? Like I always think of the Empress kind of like a Mother Earth in a way, because everything she touches, it just grows. Like she's just in this field, and this is everything that she has touched, and it's grown. And she's sitting back like, I don't need to do too much. Like I am who I am, and it feels good. And I've already done the hard work. I already reached this level, and it's like a prestigious level as well too. And so I definitely see from your past, you know, with getting this Knight of Pentacles, it opened up a new type of perspective or mindset that you have, where you're now in a new mindset where you're able to try new things, do things that you're passionate about, and really find that path that's right for you. And so I definitely see that with this Empress, that, you know, things are just, it just feels good. Like, look at her. She's just kicking it. Like, she's like, I already did all that. And it feels good. So I think you're in this really great mindset that's really helping you manifest more, bring in more, and really touch more on what you're passionate about as well too. And so with that being said, I do see that you're in this Three of Pentacles, right? These are like your hopes and your fears and things of that sort. So I see that you're learning new things right now. As you know, we mentioned, you have a lot of ideas, and sometimes that also comes with new knowledge and new thoughts and new perspective and new learnings and such. So I definitely see that you're picking up something new right now. And so with that being said, there's kind of a fear of like, okay, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? Like, how's it going? You know what I mean? And, you know, I even see that there might be some travel involved here as well, too, just looking at some of your other cards that you have as well. But with that being said, I definitely see that you're taking on a new kind of a new project, and it's going to come out some really great rewards for you. And so I definitely see that you're kind of, I know I said hopes and fears and such, but I think you're just hoping that what you're putting your effort into, that you're going to get something back. And so I definitely see that that will come back to you, but it's just going to take some time. It's going to be, you know, you're just going to be doing something new. You're like, oh, this actually worked out. And, you know, oh, this is working out. So I think the fear is that it won't work out, but in actuality, fears are just lies that we tell ourselves at the end of the day, that they don't typically come true. And so when we're able to say, okay, I'm just going to be me, I'm just going to give this a shot, I'm going to go after what I really believe I want to do, you're going to see that you're going to get recognition, and you're going to get a promotion or a bonus, or, you know, things are just going to really line up for you. And so I definitely just see you're in this dreamy, I don't want to say like a dreamy state, but like almost just taking on a new perspective and a positive perspective that's really going out very well for you, very, very well. Now, with that being said, just talking about the long-term future, kind of the outcome of all of this as well too, I did get the Hangman. So I'm seeing with this Hangman is that you have to be still a little bit, right? As we mentioned, you're in this fiery place where you're like, let's go. I have all these ideas. I want to put them all out there. I want to make it happen. I think you need to take a little time to just be still and think things through a little bit more. Just think things through a little bit more, and think about the partnerships that you have. Think about the accomplishments that you have, and how you really got there, you know, with these 9 of Pentacles and such. Think that through, and then you will really reach this emperor status. You already have the Empress, right? That's really the environment that you're in, and you're like, okay, I want to become the emperor, where, you know, what I say goes, and this is what it is, and I know it, and having that confidence within yourself, if you will. And so definitely take some time to just be still and think things out. Take some time to meditate, take some time to yourself. But I see inside the future that you're going to have these ideas. They're going to be working out very well, but you might be a little bit stumped at one time where you're like, okay, I'm doing too much, and you're kind of maybe running yourself ragged, where you're like, you need to just take a pause and think, what's the easier path? Because maybe this is about finding an even easier path to get to your goals, because you really want to be this emperor, right? And so you already know that you can do it because you've done it before. You've seen all your accomplishment, the hard work that it came with it, but you did it, and you're like, been there, done that. Like, I did that. This is my accomplishment. And then I think there's some type of partnership that you'll see. I think that partnership might be with older male, probably, especially with this emperor. But with that, I definitely see that, you know, there's some other opportunities out there for you if you just take some time just to breathe a little bit and go within a little bit and take some time to be still and not always moving and thinking of new ideas and trying something else new. Let's try. It's like, okay, what's working, what's not working? Let me reassess. And so I definitely see that's what's going on inside, really what's happening with you right now. So I definitely feel it has to do a lot with your passionate side, which I'm really happy about. And so with that, what's the lesson that our Libras need to know at this time? What lessons going on for them? That's 2 lessons, but we'll take it. Okay, so you have purpose and imagination. I don't know. That sounds like it's going on with what's going on here. I'm just seeing it. I don't know if you've seen it, but Spirit has showed me what I'm supposed to be seeing. So just saying. So with that, for purpose, it says, I know what I am here to do. And so you're finding your passion, right? You're finding your purpose, and it feels so fucking good. And so with that, of course, it takes your imagination. It takes time to manifest. It takes time to really see what is possible for you and what vision you have for yourself. And so imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Purpose and your imagination, like, come on, that's like hand in hand right there. That's beautiful. Now for that, let's go ahead and talk next about your what your spirit guides have been trying to tell you. These are numbers that maybe you see quite often, perhaps while you're walking or walking on the street, on a billboard, or maybe you see it at the cash register, or whatever it might be, right? It's just a number that you're seeing quite often that maybe you didn't really know what your angel guides were trying to tell you. But I tell people, when you see that number, really think, what are you thinking about that time? You know, what's going on in your mind when you see that number? Because it can say a lot of exactly what you need to be doing, and kind of give you some guidance within that as well too. That's too many. I don't know what they are, but that's too many. Sorry, y'all only gonna get 2, 1 or 2. Okay, Spirit, 1 or 2. Thank you. 1 or 2. 143. That's 143. And it says preparation. So your angels are trying to tell you life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. Yes, it is. Now, your affirmation is my dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change that I welcome with an open heart and mind. I don't know, Libra. I have the chills low key. This is kind of crazy. It's not crazy, right? It's just what tarot is, but it's really speaking so much. And I'm just really excited for you, if to be honest with you, because I don't think a lot of people are able to find their passion. And if they do, it's so late in the game, or, you know, they feel like, man, why haven't I been doing this like a long ass time ago? And I think you're just in the state of like, just a new, fresh perspective, something that you're like, okay, I'm done doing the same mundane shit that's just not really fulfilling me. Yeah, I got the money, things are feeling good, but there's more to my life. I unlocked a new level, you know? And so I'm just like really excited for all of you. And I just want to say, like, I'm proud of you. And I love that you're an inspiration, to be honest with you, because it's hard for people to go after the things that they truly want in their life and go after their passions, because it's so easy to be caught up inside the matrix or whatever. But you're not. You're ready to take that next step and that leap of faith. And so really happy for you. Now, to close us out and wrap all this up here, I'd love to go ahead and talk to our decision maker and see exactly a yes or no question that you have and seeing if it's a yes or no. So I let you give 5 seconds here to go ahead and think about a question, yes or no, that you're thinking about and you want to answer to. So go ahead and think about that. And of course, as always, our decision maker here, it's just a guidance, right? Of course, there's free will, there's your own choices that you can make. And so you can use this just as a guidance, but at the end of the day, it's really your choice. And whatever comes of it, you're going to just hit the ground running and figure it out, because we always do, right? So with that being said, I'll go ahead and let this thing go. And let's see if it's a yes or no. That is a no. So I hope that's a good no. I know sometimes it's hard to hear no, but sometimes no means not at this time. So don't give up. Don't give up faith on what you had in mind, but just maybe this isn't a good time. Or, you know, maybe it's like, you know, no, I shouldn't be back with this person. You know, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. You know, like, you know, you know what the really answer is within yourself. And so that's what I have for you, Libras. Thank you so much for joining me. I had such a great time reading for you, and I'll definitely see you next time. Sending all the good love and vibrations your way. Bye, Libras.